Hey, today I am making a couple of flower arrangements, and they're not my normal flower arrangements. I'm going to be using fake flowers or silk flowers, or heck, they might even be plastic. I don't know. But along with some real greenery to use on a homecoming float. This is homecoming for our high school, and my niece is a senior homecoming maid, and the seniors have a float that's all decorated. And if you've ever seen like the Rose Bowl parade, okay, it's not that elaborate, but they're pretty. I love the floats. I love it when little towns have homecoming and floats and parades and stuff. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing is I'm going to make a couple of arrangements that are going to go on the float. And I'm going to use these. These are wrought iron, like little fern stands or plant containers, and they need a little spray paint. So I'm just going to spray paint this. Doesn't have to be perfect because most of this will probably be covered up with the greenery and the flowers. And I just came down here to my mama's yard and cut a bunch of magnolia, some of this forsythia behind me, and I have some distilium greenery. My niece Bailey is videoing me. Hey, Bailey. All right. It's like floral foam. And so I'm going to put one of these bricks. I have these little garbage cans that are going to fit in there with an Oasis brick so I can stick the greenery in there. So hopefully it'll stay hydrated. But most of this greenery is pretty good out of water. And the parade is tomorrow. So it won't have to be out of water for too awfully long. Maybe I'll cut them. Anyway, I'm going to go put some water on these, and I'll be right back. Here's the floral. Well, I don't guess I had to do that. Put that one in there. Now, I have magnolia. Lots and lots of magnolia. My mama has a really big magnolia tree over there. I have a lot of this distilium. It has a really pretty kind of droopy flavor. And I have this forsythia, and I have Iliagnus back there, but I'm just going to get to moving and grooving and whatnot. And they may not look exactly alike, but I think that'll be okay. Just a reminder, I'm not a florist or anything. I just spent the night at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
She just likes to play with flowers.
That's right. Dee Dee's feeling better. Thank the good Lord. The colors are red and white, and so all the flowers are going to be red and white, and then this greenery. So we'll just get one done and see how it looks, and maybe it'll be satisfactory. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get any green leaves and stuff that might fall below the water level, pulling those off just so there'll be less uh, ick in the water, and maybe the water won't get murky. And but since we don't have actual live flowers, I don't think that'll be such a big deal. But I'm just, for one thing, the floral foam is just kind of holding all this stuff in place, and plus it is keeping the greenery a little hydrated. And you know what else I think I might get that I think would be pretty? If some of those um, grass heads on your, that grass next to your mailbox thing, I might get some of those and stick in here too. I think that'd be pretty. Kind of an airy look. You think so? It's looking all right, Bailey. Well, it's just kind of find a place to stick it and roll with it. All right, let me see. Oh yeah. And I think that this can be kind of draping also, because the backdrop of the float, it has a big tall, and they stuffed it with napkins, red and white. Well, mostly white, but it has a little bit of red too. And at the top of the backdrop thing, they put like a window box that we're going to stuff with greenery and flowers. So I'm gonna get some flowers and put in here. I don't even know what all we have. Now we're just gonna stick some of these flowers down in here and see how we can get some color happening. And put them to where they'll show up. Like I said, I'm not a professional. Sometimes I wonder how I get rooked into this stuff. Famous last words. Oh, don't pull them too hard, they'll fall apart. Girl, I'm sitting already. These are some tulips, artificial tulips that I had just riding around in my car. So looks like I came in the right car today. And then we can stick some of these little, they're missing some flowers, but we can stick these little mums down in the place where the flowers are supposed to go that I'm missing. So it's all just working out. Better put that in your channel. I will. It's going in. Have to be careful with this because you'll get like a paper cut. They're deadly. They're injury prone. This is called Iliagnus. And as you can see, I don't know what that is. That's just junk. Iliagnus can be a monster, but that's what Mama wanted right here because it's on a creek ravine. Anyway, it grows really, really well. Oh, and it's blooming right now and smells so good. It smells like grapes. It smells like deliciousness. Anyway, I'm going to get some of this, have it kind of draping over. Okay, this is a tip. This arrangement right here, we did not have any more red to be tall like I thought we needed, but we have a ton of these little roses that are not very tall. So what we're doing is we are getting a couple of roses, and we have a tall forsythia branch, and we're just taping the roses, and we're just using Scotch tape because that's all we have. Like I said, we're not professionals.
It works, though.
Yeah, and we're just taping these little short rose stems onto this longer forsythia stem, and then I'm going to add it, and see, I can kind of manipulate those roses, and I'm going to add it in here. Well, here's I have so many stems in here to give us a little more height. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Just what you needed.
It's a tip. Stack these 2-bys on top of each other. So far, so good. We have put Iliagnus in the planter box. Next up, magnolia. Oh, hey, we're putting the magnolia in here now. That really beefs it up. Ooh, that makes it pretty. This is Distilium that we're putting in here now. And thank the Lord for sturdy ladders is all I got to say. Next up, Forsythia. Forsythia. Right now we're placing the football moms. And next will be hydrangeas.
Mine fell.
I'll get them for you. That's how pretty it looks right now.